Dude, I love your background, dude. What
Yeah.
is that? Wait, is that the new one? Is that this year's Salute to Troops one?
Oh no, that is when my wife's
No, your
like.
hoodie.
Oh yeah, that's my new
Yeah,
one. Yeah,
yeah,
that's my new one. I thought you were talking about a hat, the Teamster
yeah.
hat.
No, is that that's the Union hat? Okay.
Yeah,
Union and Dallas Cowboys really don't go
they
together
don't, they
at
don't,
all.
they don't, they don't.
I mean, could you imagine how long it would have taken Jerry World to get built had they been Union built?
Facts.
They'd still be building the goddamn place.
Yeah. Stacy looked like she had something she wanted to say.
She's watching the KC game. What were you saying? Like,
Yeah,
yeah, and
yeah,
the Giants.
they are and the Giants.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Giants.
yeah. Because it
No,
wasn't a rumor.
I just wore it, man, because I love my beanies, and my
Yeah.
wife, she got it when they were about to go on strike, man, and this was her strike hat, and she never wore it.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm taking it because I drink a lot of their beer.
So they didn't get to go on strike, but they made strike hats,
Yeah, they're
and
about to,
then they
dude. They were about to, man.
yeah,
Like the
they made
company,
merch for their strike.
dude. Yeah, yeah, they're
Wait,
standing
that's what
outside.
unions do?
Yeah,
I
dude.
mean, I
Yeah,
understand the sign things, but I didn't
yeah,
realize they made fucking like
yeah,
beanies and t-shirt. I mean, t-shirts I guess make sense,
yeah.
but not in like mass. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why that's wowing me right now.
All that damn money, man. It's a mafia, man. Come
But
on,
it's
man.
cool. I mean, it's no different, I guess, than like somebody wearing like a hat that says like 1776 or
Okay.
"Don't tread on me." It's the same thing, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Freedoms. I'm enjoying your Aurora Boreal. Oh, who is
Oh,
that?
yes, he gone. That
Hunt
is
Kareem Hunt.
so smart.
Okay.
That is so smart.
Oh, Jimmy, we are talking sports, dude. I just
Yes.
hit record. I don't know if you
Yeah, I
noticed,
heard
but
it, man.
yeah, I
And we
just
were
went
too
ahead
busy
and
talking.
yeah,
We were
and
like,
we're
we
doing
didn't want to stop our conversation. We were gonna
right.
keep
And I was
talking.
trying to throw it in there. I was trying to be like producer because we were flowing really well.
Yeah.
And as soon as I hit record, like we just both went,
Yeah. We started talking about other stuff
uh,
that's not sports.
yeah. We just started just shitting all over it. Anyway, we got that camera shy thing. Like, oh my god, now that it's on and we're paying attention
Come
to it,
on.
we suck. But okay, so now okay, Mahomes victory formation.
There it is, man. Good
Dude,
game.
I needed. Did you see
Whew.
Tank Dell's leg?
Yeah.
Did you see it?
No, I was
Did you
working,
see it
man.
happen? Oh,
Yeah. So,
are you aware what happened?
uh-uh.
Okay,
I
the
just
last
turned this game on. I was paying attention to college while I was driving.
go on Twitter. It's the only place you're going to be able to see it.
Is
I
it
could
that
probably
bad?
rewind, but no, I mean it is.
Yeah.
They like he catches the touchdown, so kudos to Tank Dell. He holds on to the ball, but his knee gets turned, and the only way you see it is
Mm.
after he's on his back and he's swinging over.
Hmm.
His left knee is like way off to the side. At initial like look, it's like a removed patella, but
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure there's a hell of a lot more damage because
Hmm.
after they called touchdown, he was laying there and he like grabbed his knee. He knew immediately
Hmm.
and like called everyone over. They my ambulance his ass out of there.
Damn.
Took him straight to the University of Kansas Level 1 Trauma Center.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's
Oh, with
bad.
level
Yeah,
one
it's bad.
trauma. That's bad, bad,
That's some Alex Smith stuff, man. That's what
right?
that is. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. That is
Jimmy says that's some Alex Smith stuff.
for real.
Yeah.
Like,
But I mean, oh, that could have been a compound fracture right at
yeah.
the. Oh, we just couldn't see because he wears the high tights.
Yeah. I don't know. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, femur break on that low.
Woo.
Yeah. Ivy, can you please not do that right now? She's fucking around, cat, right near my stuff.
Come on.
Okay. Yeah. Go
Just
ahead.
want to play with the kitty, man.
Yeah, I know.
Just
Well,
want to play with the kitty.
well, the cats like to run behind stuff that have cords,
Yeah.
and they destroy. Lando broke
Yeah.
my first fucking big screen TV I ever bought
Yeah.
after my yeah.
No, that's what they do, man. Like seriously. Like they run behind stuff and knock stuff
Yeah.
over and yeah.
Makes
But
you
it's
want to break.
smart. That's why
Makes you
cats
want to.
live. That's why they got 9 lives, man. It's smart, man. They're gonna like the aggressor is probably gonna get hit in the head with a vase or something.
Yeah.
So like,
So yeah, dude, the Tank Dell injury, like if you go on
that's
Twitter, I'm
crazy. I
sure
gotta
you'll
check
you'll
it
be
out.
able to see it. But yeah, it's I mean his definitely his season's
Hmm.
over, but his I mean career, I don't know. You just got a message, didn't you?
No, I'm looking.
Oh,
I'm looking at it because I
oh,
didn't
oh,
see
you're
it.
trying to look it
Yeah,
up.
I'm gonna
Okay.
see what we're talking about.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. Gruesome kind of thing.
mm,
But dude, what got me was like all of a sudden, like not all of a sudden, but they're showing CJ Stroud going full on fucking Caleb Williams crying, dude, like sobbing, like
ugh.
immediately. Okay, I understand, this is your brother out there on the fucking field. This is your wide receiver. Maybe a little bit of guilt, because you
Mm,
threw that pass, but I mean, he held on to scored a touchdown. But this dude is fucking just losing it on the fucking field. And
yeah, I
then
see it.
they never recovered. Like CJ Stroud after that, like it just plays like complete shit. And
It's
you know,
so bad, man. Because I'm watching it now. His own player did it. Like his own
yeah,
receiver did it. Like that's
yeah,
crazy, dude. Like,
yeah. I mean, that's what happens in the game. I
yeah,
mean, when
I
you
mean,
make
it is. It is.
and my biggest thing, Stacy and I were both talking about it too, and she works in healthcare
Mm-hmm.
because but when everyone's like, you meet like with CJ Stroud crying the way he is, and people just we we're like, look, he is going to go get he's getting the best treatment
Oh
immediately
yeah, yeah. He's gonna
right
get it.
now, like the best. He's probably getting X-rays and God knows what else before he
Mm-hmm.
even leaves the stadium. Like Stacey said, that he's at trauma one.
No, but that's
He's
how they knew.
already
That's how they knew because they already got X-rays and all
Yeah,
that. That's
he's
why they knew.
already in the
Yeah.
back. Can you imagine you and I had that happen to one of us?
Man, we're in the waiting room still, man. Not even not even medicated, not even Tylenol, man. Like,
Screaming in pain.
yeah, like telling you to fill the paperwork out, your legs fucked up.
drove
Like,
drove ourselves because it's way too goddamn expensive to get in a
yeah.
fucking ambulance
Hello.
and pay $400 for some goddamn Tylenol.
So let me ask you a question.
850 if there's a little bit of codeine.
A totally different subject. It just popped in my head. But does this mean that the Chiefs clinched? Do they clinch their AFC? Like, are they gonna get home field now? Because there's 2 games left, right?
I think they have to win one more. I think they
Yeah.
had or two out of the last three, I think it was, or was
How
that
good?
Baltimore?
How good did Mahomes do today? I see the score, but like, did
Dude,
he get?
okay,
Was there a running game? Was it a passing
dude,
game?
okay.
Because I know
I'm
he's hurt.
immediately this is what was going on Twitter. In the first quarter, I believe, Mahomes runs for 15 yards and scores a touchdown. Okay. And I immediately go on Twitter and I'm seeing all this shit about like, oh, look at Mahomes, of course, faking an injury, faking an injury. And then I've been watching fucking Sports Center and God knows all the little tic tacs, whatever
Hmm.
that are coming up about injuries. And they've been saying that he's gonna play
Yeah,
all week.
they
So
did.
like
He
they
never
they
missed practice. He never
yeah,
missed practice. So
right? They
yeah.
had to put him on the injury report because they took him out of the fucking game because it was a high ankle sprain. So what the fuck are people bitching about?
Hmm.
Oh my God, he faked it. No, he didn't fake a fucking injury. He got hurt in the last game. They took him out because that's what it was. Apparently, it was a very minor high ankle sprain.
Yeah.
But the entire week, like you said, he didn't skip practice. They said he was gonna fucking play. The only question going into this game was people were arguing, well, should you play Mahomes or not because of your schedule and uh you got to win 2 out of 3 to get in the playoffs. You pretty
Mm.
much clinched because of the rest of this season. But that was the only argument. But the Chiefs had never come out and like said anything wrong. So I don't understand the hate. You
Yeah,
know,
I don't know.
I don't get
Like,
it.
it's just, but that's what you're gonna get, man. When you're on top of the mountain, man, you already know it, man. Like
They're like he
you're under a
faked an injury. He
microscope.
didn't
Yeah,
fake a fucking injury.
there.
He
That's
got
what they said.
hurt.
That's what's all going on. Like you said, it's going all over social media, man. Because that's what I saw. But Like, and it's crazy because they said that, but at the same time, like the dude did not miss. They said he would had a high ankle sprain, but he never, dude, he never gave up reps even at practice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. It must be some good like pain medicine, some good drugs. I don't know.
Or it's a minor high ankle
Yeah, yeah.
sprain, Jimmy. I
But
mean,
I mean, but
they
still,
had to call it something because they took him out of the
yeah.
game
But
last week.
like really any kind of high ankle sprain, like John Boy, you an
Yeah,
athlete, man. Like any kind,
yeah,
brother.
you're
That's two
sidelined.
weeks. That's 2 weeks minimum.
But
Like most of it, the average is 3 to 6 weeks high ankle sprain. That's
but
like a high ankle sprain is almost like breaking your ankle, man. That's like the worst kind of
kind of
sprain you could get. You
it
know what I
used
mean?
to be.
Yeah.
It used to be,
It
Jimmy.
it did. It did.
These guys, all this stuff is this medical, all these guys are coming back
Yeah.
so much faster from all these injuries. The biggest one to date, I think, would be Adrian Peterson coming back from that ACL tear
Yeah.
within a fucking season, and then running for over 2,000
Yeah.
yards.
Yeah.
That was the first like light bulb. Like these, the
Yeah.
the
But that
the
that was
medical science is getting so much better with these
but
guys that they are coming back so much
But
faster.
that was the end of Peterson, man, when he did that.
It
Like he went,
was.
yeah, he was done after that. Like so,
It
he ruined himself. Probably shouldn't have
Yeah.
did that because he ruined himself after that. He wasn't the same running back after that.
But also he was getting
Yeah,
older, and that
yeah.
was like the when the running backs they were starting to, you know, that was the beginning of they didn't want to pay running backs
Mm-hmm.
anymore kind of thing after
Mm-hmm.
that
Mm-hmm.
fell. Like it
No,
wasn't a fail, it was just the beginning of the end, and now
dude,
it's
that
coming
running
back.
back,
It's
the
cycling. But
crazy part, that running back thing that you're just saying, it's like it rotates every 5 years, man.
yeah,
They give value back to the running backs. Like this year, they're giving value back to the running
yeah,
back, and it's gonna go a couple
you got
years.
another we got another 3 years
And
before it's gonna
then they're gonna fucking start like talking shit about receivers, so they get a little bump and nothing big, and then running
Mhm.
backs. It's crazy how it works, man. Like it's
It's
like
cyclic.
yeah, it's a
Yeah,
cycle. So like it's so crazy, dude. We got some good football on today, right
we
now.
do.
Like
We do. Did you watch the Penn State SMU game?
no, like I was
Before I know we're gonna get into college ball because
yeah.
we initially set this up so we can
Mhm.
talk about the ugliest game in college football ever, Clemson versus Texas that's going on. But before we get into that, the earlier game, did you? Oh, wait, you said you were
Yeah, I was
working. You
working,
didn't.
so like I didn't catch anything. Like I got highlights and stuff on ESPN. I got my alerts, you know what I mean. But other than that, like no, I didn't see anything till
I'll
I
give you
got
this
home and I
quick.
saw
I'll give
some of the highlights.
I'll give you this quick rundown. SMU's quarterback, fucked the whole game up.
Yeah, I
This
saw
guy
the like I
from the
saw the
beginning.
first two. Yeah, I saw the first.
He had two pick sixes in the first half, in the first quarter, I believe. And he never recovered from
Mhm.
that. He ended up throwing another interception. Luckily, they didn't take it all the way back for a touchdown. SMU just could not get anything going offensively.
Because
Their
they're not
quarterback,
good.
dude, they started out all right. Their first drive, they were making it all the way down the field. And what had happened was, I know you want to say something very, very deep. The quarterback of SMU is scrambling to his right. He's got the first down. It's a 4th and 1 within the red zone. And instead of uh, using his legs to get the first down, what he does is he just um, tries to dump it off into a receiver in short of the end zone, who then gets hit, drops the ball, incomplete pass, 4th down over, turnover on downs. Um, it was a very bad decision. He had the first down with his legs, and I think that was where the game completely changed. It was the beginning drive at SMU. After that, he threw a pick six. And then the drive after that, I believe, was another pick six. If there wasn't a punt in between. Um, what got me was I didn't see enough from Penn State offensively. I know their defense was getting all these easy treats, but SMU was stopping Penn State early on, and it just kind of looked like SMU gave up. Once the offense gave up, the defense did too. So, what I'm getting at is I don't think I was too impressed with Penn State's offense today. So, yeah, if you get to go around and look at that stuff,
But it's SMU,
yeah,
man. I've been saying
it
this all
is.
year, dude. Like I've been saying it all year. Like yeah,
Dude,
and we agree. Like we agree that eventually they're gonna be a solid team, man. They're gonna be solid. But like right now, like no, they're not.
no,
They they need better everything, man. Really, like
they need a quarterback who makes better decisions.
yes, and better coaching. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah,
better
and they're gonna
coaching.
get that.
Yeah.
They're gonna
So
get it.
no, I think like the beauty, like we talked about this off camera, man. Like the beauty about all like everything that's happening right now. Neil is kind of going to level the playing field. You know what I mean? It's going to make it
Yeah,
so like every school has an opportunity to really become a team that could either make it in the playoffs or make a run for the championship. We've
yeah.
seen it this year, man. This year has possibly been one of the worst years of college football I've ever seen in my life. Like, dude, we got too many two loss teams in a playoff, man. Like
Dude,
we had so many top 15 teams that like had multiple like two losses, three losses, and it's been some
that's
horrible football, man. Like
yeah, and
undisciplined.
it's what you're gonna get
Hmm.
because they're like you said, they're turning it on a previous episode. They're turning it into it's gonna turn into a March Madness thing. Is what it's gonna probably end up looking like. And then like people right now are upset like all these lopsided games. Well, what the fuck did you think was gonna happen? That's what happens when lower seed teams play higher seed teams.
Yeah, and it's
Like
crazy because we talked about that. We
they're
talked about
like
it
these
last week.
games fucking blowouts. Dude, well yeah,
Yeah.
UNC beats the shit out of Lafayette fucking Tech, week 1 of, March Madness every single year, except for the
Hmm.
like recently Virginia, sorry,
Hey,
were the
hey.
first team to go down to a 16 seed. But, that's what I'm trying to get at. Like
We're
blowouts are
not
going to
even
happen. These teams
we're not even talking about basketball there, John.
no,
What?
we're not. We're not, but I'm just trying to
You gonna do
relate
me
it
like
like that.
that?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's all right, brother. Like you're right
We got
though.
to transition to
No,
basketball somehow.
dude, that's a good comparison, man. Like I get it. Like, I get it. I don't like it, but I get it. It's
Right?
factual. It's factual. Like it is. Like,
What do
dude,
you
like,
think would happen if these one seeds were playing these like instead of them getting buys, you put the one, these division these conference
conference.
championship
Yep.
winners against these low level fucking 11 and 12 seeds that barely just make it in from the MAC or wherever, what do you think's going to happen? There's going to be a beatdown,
I
and
think,
then potentially maybe one year somebody pulls something out of their ass.
dude,
But
I think what it's showing the reason why you have multitude losses through the playoffs and like not just playoffs, like fucking college football in general. I think it's because of the transfer portal, man. I think it was because the
shit.
chemistry of the team at times, like you don't know who the leader is, like, and y'all collapse, like, because you're not there. Like, man, like most teams that were great, like the Miami, you remember the Miami where they had fucking like Reed and
Yeah,
everybody, like when they stuck together and they had those years and brother, like
the
they
what the
played together.
convicts.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
played like man, I don't care what nobody say, man. Like
yeah.
pound for pound, like of like especially me growing up being like I was like so close, just like I was so close to being a Commanders fan. I was so close to being a Miami's like Hurricane fan back when I was like seventh, eighth grade. Like I had a
Because of the
jacket.
starter jacket.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
and
It was
and
either that or the Charlotte Hornets
and
one,
and
dude.
dude, that was around the era. That was around the era when they had that fucking great college fucking dynasty down there, man.
Yeah,
Like in fucking South
yeah.
Beach.
That's where the whole
Like,
Catholics versus
dude.
convicts
Yeah,
shit was coming out
that
with
shit was
Notre Dame.
crazy. That
Yeah,
shit was
Miami.
like I
Yeah,
watched it on Netflix, man. That shit was fucking great. But
Notre Dame beat. Well,
yeah,
no,
like
Notre Dame always comes out on top because they're a
you're
better
not
school.
gonna
That's
have
why
that
everyone hates them.
yeah, you're not gonna have that anymore, man. You're not gonna have that team
No,
chemistry because like every year, like somebody's gonna jump around. Like you
dude, you're gonna
so
get these kids in the locker room just like losing their minds after games. Like, man, fuck this shit. After this year, I'm out of here. I'm fucking
dude,
going. I'm going with my boy over here at wherever.
Yeah,
And then all these other dudes hear this shit and fucking Clemson dumb shit out. God damn it.
yeah. I'm
But
telling you,
yeah,
bro.
dude, what does that do
Bro,
to a locker room? That's
what I tell
bad.
you last week of what's going to happen with Clemson. I said if that defense shows up, they better start Manning. They better start that man because I'm telling you,
It's
man.
not the
Like if he don't,
defense though, Jimmy.
but no,
That was
like what
Clemson's offense that scored.
I'm telling you, if Clemson's defense, they're fired up now. Clemson's defense is probably going to show up, and it's going to make yours, whatever his
I
name
call him
is,
ooey gooeys.
ooey,
I call
gooey.
ooey
Like
gooey.
you, like
He's
pretty.
not a bad
He's
quarterback.
not, but like the problem is you got a kid that like, dude, I went back and looked at the games. Like realistically, Manning started 2 games where he just was the quarterback, right? But then he had 5 games where they were split, where it was both quarterbacks playing, because you remember they went on a 4 or 5 game streak where they were splitting. Like it was,
Yeah.
you get the first half, okay, now you get the second half because they're trying to figure out who the
Yeah,
quarterback was
the
going to be.
ESPN was all up
Yeah.
in their ass about a quarterback controversy,
And the thing that's amazing, like me, like I'm all about what does the quarterback do to help the team. And you need a quarterback to not turn over the ball. And Manning has proven in his limited times as a true freshman that he don't turn the ball over. He does, but not in comparison of
to ooey
Ewers,
gooey.
man. Like,
Yeah.
Ewy Giwy, you know what I mean? It's
I
just
just I feel sorry for Ewers because he's not a bad quarterback. He's actually kind of good. I mean, there are a lot of teams out there that would love to have him on their
Georgia.
team. It's just that, well, yeah, because
Mm,
considering now that
mm,
what's his name is
yeah.
not going to play in their
Mm,
game, which go Irish.
mm,
But yeah, we'll talk about that one later. Um, but he's just in a situation right now that I mean, he's got the better quarterback is behind him.
yeah.
And he's got such a spotlight on him. I would not want to be him
Yeah. Because you
because
know it. Yeah.
they're just waiting for him to fuck up.
Yep.
He only has to make one mistake
You
and it
know,
could potentially ruin his whole fucking career.
but that's the thing. Like he knows this. Like he fucking knows this. So like that's why it's so difficult. So that's why I think this game is that he's going to underperform because he's going to be concerned about that guy that's sitting behind him.
I think the best thing for Urs, I think the best thing for him to happen to him is he comes out, he has like two really like has a really good drive, goes like 5 for 6,
Mm-hmm.
98 yards and a touchdown, comes out, um, does a scramble and like gets
Yeah.
his knee twisted and he leaves with an injury. That's probably the best thing that could happen. Nothing serious.
Yeah.
I don't wish any kind of
Yeah.
injury on the guy,
I just,
but I think if he goes out on top, it helps him because he's going to enter the transfer portal,
mm-hmm.
the TP, or he's going to make himself eligible for the draft. It's because he can't stay in Texas. It's
Mm-hmm.
not going to happen. He's just not going to be there. So the best thing for him to have happen to him is probably come out, have a very strong beginning, show that you're that top tier quarterback,
Yep.
and then leave with an injury. Because if you lose or you just don't perform or you get pulled or benched, that's only going to hurt him. That's going to hurt his draft. It's going to hurt where he goes if he doesn't
I
go
think it won't. I think it won't though because like he could transfer.
That's what I'm
He could
saying. But
transfer. So like no matter what happens this year, but I think the thing that ruined me on that quarterback, man, was the last game. That last
there he
game
is.
ruined me. You know what I mean? Like that last game, what he did last game ruined me, man. The turnovers. Like he was the cause and the reason why they pretty much lost that game. You know what I mean? And they're showing you, man. They're trying to make it easy for you because they're running the ball, man. They're gonna like
They ran one play.
No, but
I'm
like,
just kidding. I'm
but
not saying. I'm
you
just
saying
trying.
they're
Yeah.
trying to open up probably play action. But what I'm saying is I guarantee if the other quarterback was in, it wouldn't be a run play. I guarantee it probably wouldn't have been a run play.
Yeah.
Because he
Oh,
reminds me, look, come on, man, back to back run plays. What does that tell you, John Boy? Like,
that was a swing play. What are you talking about? Are you ahead of me? That was a
yeah.
pass. Well, I mean, it was behind the line of
No, it's
scrimmage.
behind the line
So
of scrimmage, man. Like that's
shut up.
not a pass,
Shut up.
brother.
Don't get
Like
technical
to
on
me,
me.
I'm just saying,
Don't get
like,
technical. We're
yes,
talking about
technically
rules
he
and
threw the
stuff.
ball. He threw the ball, but like, come on, man. Like
Quinn
they're
Travion.
playing safe right now. They're trying to loosen the man up, and I get it, man, because he's probably that's a smart coach though. But
Yeah, you don't want to go
I
start.
just
Oh, there you go, right over the middle. There you go. Look at that big old tight end.
yeah,
Ugh, this game hurts my head to look at.
yeah.
It's so like I don't
I
can't
want to
even
see
tell.
that Clemson.
Are those Clemson fans or those Texas fans? I can't tell.
You won't
They're
be
all
able to.
wearing shit orange.
No, that's fucking Texas, baby.
Yeah.
That's Austin.
But
That's
no, they're
Austin.
all it's all poop.
Dude, that
can.
stadium is so fucking cool because it's like right off one of their main highways. Like I used to drive by it. They had a practice field that was just as big as a stadium, and you drive by and they'd be
Dude,
out there practicing. It's
yeah,
fucking
the money that is Texas is like
brother,
it
dude.
mirrors Jerry World.
No,
It's
let
the
me tell
same
you,
shit.
it is though. But like, let me tell you like this: like, if I was to go to college anywhere, it would be there. If I was good, why?
Because you can get away with
No, Austin, Texas, man, Sixth Street. Like, dude, like
you don't want to go to dude, Sixth
what?
Street's
Like,
full of aggressive
bro,
bums.
no, they are not. Like,
I
dude,
know I hear
I
stories
lived,
about it.
bro.
I listen to
I lived 35 minutes away from it
oh
for
no.
almost 11 years of my life. like,
Yeah,
like you know
but
what I
it's
mean?
different now.
It's
Sixth
still.
Street's different now. And there's a guy killing gay dudes down there, so you don't want to go
Uh,
there. You're gonna end up in the lynch.
hey, well, damn, brother.
Yeah.
Like, I'm married. You know what I mean? Like, I got me a
Yeah.
trophy, man. You know
Yeah.
what I
Oh, oh.
mean? Ooh.
I know, but also don't go down there because they're gonna get mistaken as a gay Asian.
I
He's
know.
gonna be like,
Like,
"You're gonna love me long
look.
time, motherfucker."
First off, I walk around. I'm fucking 6 foot, 200 some pounds. I don't. There's nothing about me that be
You're a
like,
panda
hey.
bear.
You
You're
be
a
like,
panda
hey.
bear.
You be like, hey. I'm gonna stroke him, man. Like people cross the street when I walk down the street, man. I don't like it, man, but like I do not look gay. like I do not look gay. Nothing
You don't
wrong
have to
with
be
it.
so defensive. I get it. You don't
Nothing
have to be
wrong with it.
defensive.
Hey, nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, come
But
on.
like,
Simmer down now,
but I
brother.
am not.
I'm just saying, Sixth Street's a fucking madhouse now. It's like
It was
that's where the
crazy,
mothership is.
dude. It was crazy back then. But you had to fucking stay away from the back alleys and then just
No,
walk
they're
the
straight up
streets.
attacking people in the middle of the fucking street now. Like, dude, you can go on just like I think there's like sites dedicated to Sixth Street after hours stuff. Like you can probably look it up. It's just a bunch of like weird shit that happens on Sixth Street after
Oh,
like
there's
2
dude.
p.m.
It's
or 2 a.m.
brother. Like you see crazy shit always. It's like fucking their motto is keep Austin weird. It's like keep Austin weird. That's their motto, man. That's what that's what they believe, and it's always been weird, and it's always
It,
been kind of like it's like just like anywhere, it's always been kind of shady. But like,
Austin's becoming the new hub of comedy. That's where Joe Rogan has
dude,
his.
the live music they have down there,
It's
brother,
the
like
comedy
it's
hub.
crazy.
Shane
Yeah.
Gillis lives there now,
Huh?
and Joe Rogan has his comedy club, the Mothership, on Sixth Street. Yeah, yeah, it's the new hub of
Hmm.
comedy. Anyway, we'll get off that, dude. While we watch Clemson, hopefully start losing to Texas. Do you want to get into some NFL stuff since we're not going to be able to talk tomorrow?
Dude, we
Since
got
you
to
have
talk
to
about the
fucking,
game on.
you got to be a fucking man and drive your family
Yeah,
to Florida.
Christmas, man, with the in-laws,
Yes,
you know, like, with my pop. He's awesome, my guy.
Shit, Stacy says stop here on the way and pick her up.
Come
Dude,
on.
we can do like you remember that scene in Batman where the fucking plane flies through and it's like the CIA, it's an actual thing. It's like the parachute
Yeah. Where
strobe
they
light. We could
retrieve.
do
Yeah.
that on I-95. Like if you're coming down in your truck, like I'll just lower Stacy down on a rope.
It sounds right because
Yeah. You won't even have to stop, dude.
We're gonna stop at Bucky's.
Oh, there's one right here now.
Florence.
Yeah, in Florence. It's not a. They say it's not a truck stop, but it
It's
is.
not. It's not a
And they
truck
don't
stop.
allow truck. It's a fucking. It. So it's a
Dude, walking
restaurant
it.
that
Dude, walking
I don't
it. Like
care.
you get.
I don't
Look.
ever want to go there.
I see you
If
being.
somebody
You
if
being
somebody wants
simple.
to bring me food from there,
Nah.
I'll eat it. But
Nah,
I'm not
dude. Like
going in there. I won't support it like
it's
that.
fucking like I supported it
I don't support
before it got social media hype. I supported it back in 2008 when it first
Jimmy,
came
I
out in
don't
Texas.
support it because it
Like,
doesn't support our truckers. They can go fuck themselves. They put themselves on the
bruh,
side. They put
look, I
themselves
drove
on the
trucks.
side. They put
Hold on,
themselves
hold
on the
on,
side of
John.
the interstates
Hold on.
and the highways
I'm gonna speak
that
on
make
something.
this country
I'm gonna,
run.
brother. I'm gonna
And
speak.
then they don't serve these truckers that are like hauling this stuff. No, fuck them. Fuck you, Bucky's. Make it a truck stop, you sons of bitches. Bucktooth motherfuckers. With your brisket. Goddamn good brisket. Jimmy, I can't hear you anymore.
I
Oh,
hit
you
it. I got
muted.
so excited. I got
Muted
so
yourself.
excited. I got so excited. My thumb slipped and I hit mute.
You hit the
But
mute button.
look, I can speak on this because I drove trucks nationwide almost 11 years, man. Like I
Okay.
drove like so.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why they don't allow truck drivers to stay overnight. Have you
Because
ever
you guys
been?
don't shower.
No. Have you
Oh.
ever been in a truck stop and walked across the parking lot where they park at?
Yes.
Do you ever
I
smell
used
it?
to be a lot lizard.
Did you smell it? Like they
Smells like pee
it
pee
smells
and
like
poo poo.
piss. And then you got lot lizards. Like
Yeah.
they're like, we're not having that kind of shit on my property. And I get it, man.
Dude,
I get it.
Bucky's is so
Dude.
big. You can move their truck.
Brother, it still don't change it. But
You
it
can
still
put it
don't
out to the
change
side in the woods, and they can
brother.
all do
Yeah,
their
and they
banging.
definitely gonna take a shit out there on the fucking right
and
next to
let
their
'em,
truck. No,
as they
brother, like
should.
fuck
They're
that. Like,
bringing you your big screen
look,
TV for
I
Christmas.
appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, brother. Like you're talking like I did that. Like that's I did
I
that,
know.
and it's disgusting.
Why don't you have
like
some more fucking respect?
if it was
Shouldn't
me,
you be able to get some
if
brisket?
it was me, yeah, they can. They could. They could DoorDash or they could Uber in. But like, nah, man. Like these dudes, no.
So
I
how is
seen
that
it,
any
brother.
different than me saying I'll take
It's,
it? Like if somebody wants to bring me Bucky's, I'll eat it, but I won't
no,
go to
I'm
that
just saying. I'm
establishment.
just saying. Like, there's no difference.
So
I'm just
they're
saying.
saying truckers are trash, is what they're saying. They don't want that fucking.
They don't want
type
their
of people
property
there.
fucked up. Business minded, like I wouldn't want people there
Oh,
taking a piss and taking a shit at my
was that?
property. Like
Do you remember
I
what
don't
was
want
that? What
that,
was that
man.
political term?
That's
Redlining. What was
that's
that?
ridiculous, brother. Like I'm
Like
telling you, like I have been pretty much almost in every state, minus North Dakota, South Dakota. That's about it. Hawaii and Alaska are the only states I haven't been
You
in.
didn't drive to Hawaii. You're not a true
Yeah.
trucker.
So like what I'm saying is though, like, dude, they're fucking disgusting. Like fucking truckers.
Yeah,
Some of them are serial killers, dude. Like I
know.
seen
Yeah,
shit.
I
I seen look, brother, like no, you don't understand.
Jimmy,
I
I
seen
watch the ID channel and I victim
it's
blame all day. That's my favorite thing to
yeah,
do.
like
So I understand what truckers are, but also truckers make this nation move.
and I appreciate it. That's why I'm thankful that we got love and
They are the
pilots.
red blood
I'm
cells
I'm
of
thankful we
America.
got love and pilots, man. I'm thankful for that.
I think I got that right.
Mhm.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I did get it right. She's
Mhm.
thinking about it now.
Oh,
She
no.
wasn't paying attention to me. She doesn't listen.
Google it, Stacy. Google it.
No, she
Google
knows it. She's a nurse.
See?
She just doesn't
knows.
listen to me.
Mhm.
I have to say it really loud.
He made me snort on that one. But no, like, anyhow, let's get
Okay.
off the Buckies, man.
Okay,
We went
yeah,
on a
yeah,
we
we're
went
getting
on
all
a 20
Bucky.
minute.
Let-
we went on a range.
I want to get into
Range it,
some NFL
Vinny.
stuff right
Come on.
quick.
We gotta talk about this game that's on TV right now.
Can we talk about NFL right quick?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The game on TV, the Steelers and Ravens on.
I don't even have that one on.
Oh, my bad.
Steelers Ravens.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is for the division.
I want to talk about Kirk Cousins. I want to talk about his situation.
Yeah.
The
Do
fact
talk.
that
I got stuff I want to say, but I'm gonna disappear in my little thing.
I want you. Okay. Where you going? You're getting in the Aurora
I,
Borealis. Don't
I
pull
can't
out your little
despair.
ching chang.
Oh, that is so
Don't
racist.
whip
I'm
out the
sorry,
yin
Asian
yang.
people. I'm sorry, Asian people, that he said ching chang. I'm sorry, Miss Ching Chang. He didn't mean it.
There's probably somebody out there named Miss Ching
I
Chang.
know. It's a Chang.
There it is.
It's a Chang. What's
What's
your first Ching?
your last name? Chang. You sound like my pocket after
You got me
after I
snoring
went to
off.
the arcade.
Yeah. Dude, you're ridiculous. I love it.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm
All right.
doing. I'm
All
trying
right.
to find.
Kirk Cousins.
I'm
Kirk Cousins.
yeah.
Kirk
My
Cousins. Kirk
mind
Cousins.
was doing two things at
You're
once.
good, brother.
I was trying
Kirk
to
Cousins.
be fucking racist and find a football game. Oh, okay. Kirk Cousins getting benched. Now their draft pick, Michael Penix
Penix. Yep.
Jr. Dude, I don't like this. And I don't like this. All the Kirk Cousins money bullshit aside, I don't give a shit about that because that guy's been getting overpaid for fucking years. I don't like this because now they're risking their pick, their quarterback of the future that should still be benched and sitting for the rest of the season. Um, as a developmental thing. And I only say that because I really like this kid coming out of the draft.
Yeah.
I watched him,
He
I
got an
watched his
arm.
highlights. Dude, he's very accurate. It's like a bullet. It's like Dan
Yes.
Marino
It's like
esque.
a cannon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
It
cannon.
gets there fucking
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah. It's
And
like it
I
remind
think, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say, like you saying, like it reminded me of that era, like Marino, Montana, because it was a cannon. Like he launched it, it was accurate, and it was pinpoint, and that thing would get there. You know what I mean? Like he'll zip it, but he needs to sit. What does it
Yes.
matter? You're not
Yes.
going to win the Super Bowl. You're not.
Exactly.
There's teams out there like now you're just fucking up your draft pick,
You
dude. I
and
don't.
you're
I don't
hurting
get it.
and you're hurting. Yeah, you're like, look, just he should, if anything, go to free agency. Go out there and grab somebody, or just keep Cousins
Dude,
in.
just keep them.
It
Like you,
couldn't get it can't he can't get any worse, right? I
brother.
mean,
Like
it's
the
pretty
whole
fucking bad.
like
But
you make this decision at fucking off season. That's when you make this. You don't make it mid. You don't make it towards. There's a couple of games where realistically you look at this team from the
do you
defense to the offense to the fucking core positions. You do not have the team to beat the Lions. You do not have a team to beat Minnesota, the Eagles. So you might as well. Why?
do you
You want practice
understand
reps? Do it next year. Do it next
do you
year.
you understand the kind of lesson this kid would be learning sitting there watching Kirk Cousins, okay,
Mhm.
one of the highest paid quarterbacks.
Oh,
I mean, he's got the you like that, this dude is somebody. Believe it or not, like you can say that he's won't be in the Hall of Fame, he probably won't, but people are gonna remember this guy's name.
he will not.
For for this kid to sit behind this guy and watch him go down like the fucking Titanic and just see how this veteran quarterback just deals with that. That's teaching this young quarterback something.
It is,
So if
man.
I'm the head coach, the GM, I'm like, keep Cousins in. We're not going anywhere. Let's try and scheme to make this work. You have the players in place. You have Drake London. You have Kyle Pitts, who, oh my God, that kid coming out of Florida, I thought was going to be a dynamic tight end in the NFL and just has not panned out. But he's still got talent. And then you have arguably um other right behind Saquon Barkley, uh Robinson out of
Texas.
Atlanta
Yeah.
is you're the second best running back in the game right now.
Yeah.
Doing what he's doing with that team is unbelievable. So I mean, just keep Cousins in there, keep doing what you're doing, try and work a little bit more and let Penix learn something. Putting him in there is only going to get him hurt. It's going to fuck with him. And I don't like it. And those are my thoughts on that.
Yeah, it don't make any sense to me. Like, because you just let everybody in the NFL, like, you gave them notice, like, that they are pretty much you are done with your quarterback. So now you can't trade them. Why would you trade them? Because they're gonna have to cut them by March if they want to save
They
on the cap.
they
Like
came out and
no,
said that that's going to happen,
yeah,
Dave.
but
It's
like
going to
March,
happen.
but that's what all teams do because that's what you have to do so you don't get fucking that guaranteed money. So like by March 10th, he's off the team. So now teams let you like they know. So why would you give up a draft pick for somebody you could get after March 10th, man? Why would you give
Mhm.
up capital? And on top of that, you're not going to pay this guy because that team's going to hold his contract. So now you got guaranteed money, $37 million. They're going to eat all of that, and you're going to sign him for a league minimum $1 million.
You might as well just you're
Don't
paying him, play
no
him.
like
Like they
I
already
love it. I love that they fucking did it. Let me tell you why I love that they did it because they should. Me and you agree on one thing, and we always agree on it is that a
Russell Wilson
young
just got it.
quarterback
Yeah.
should always sit behind a
Yes,
veteran,
a
whether or not
veteran.
he's good or not, just to
And Kirk
understand the
Cousins
game.
is that type of quarterback that he has these highs and he
And he
has
has
these
he
lows.
had a lot of lows this year, brother. Like
Yes,
here's the
but
worst
he's
year I ever
also had a
seen.
lot of
So
highs in his
not
career that
yeah, but this year he hasn't.
develop this it just not only just not develop, but
Is
like
that his
just
injuries? Do you think it's his injuries is the reason why he's not playing the caliber that he's been playing? Because this is like
I think
seriously, it's
I think
shit.
it
Like this is a shit year for
it's
him.
well he's a year older. It's
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins. I think he definitely had talent. Oh shit.
Yep.
Fumble.
Yep.
Baltimore's on it. He
A lot of
Kirk
purple.
Cousins came out of Michigan State. He definitely had talent coming out of there. He didn't get into the NFL in a
Yeah.
very good situation, but he played his way into some big money. So what I'm saying is that's somebody that you like. I would rather Penix sit behind Kirk Cousins than Jameis Winston. You know,
Hmm.
that's what I'm getting at.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
Like all day.
So it's a business decision what Atlanta's gonna do. They're gonna end up cutting Kirk before the March
Mhm.
deadline and just eat whatever fucking
Yeah,
money.
but it don't make any
But
sense. Why would you tell people what you're gonna do? Like that's why I've been like I
I
am
mean, you
not.
already benched the guy, so why not?
No,
He's
like
just
I
gonna go
would.
sit in
That's what
church
I'm
and pray.
saying. That's the difference between horrible fucking GMs and fucking organizations, and then quality organizations. Because you just let the whole world know that you don't want him no more. He's not a good quarterback. So we're just if we do think like quarterback need like teams right now that's going into this offseason, they know they got at least Cousins. And you're going to pay the contract, so they just got to give that motherfucker $2, $3 million, $5 million a year. They could give him fucking like Baker Mayfield money, man. Like, but
Yeah.
they won't because this dude's like, he's going to cost $37 million next year, man,
And speaking
for
of
not playing on the team. That's
hor
insane.
horrible organizations, did you see? And I'm changing the subject now, because we can beat up Kirk Cousins all day, but the
No,
motherfucker's too
but
damn
like I
big.
got like no, hold on, hold
Um,
on. We hold on, John, but we
oh
got
wait,
to.
oh, okay. You
I
want to
got
stay on
yeah,
it? Go. Okay,
I got some other stuff that not because I was going to talk about Cousins,
let's
but
go.
not on that. Like we should celebrate this dude. We should celebrate him
Yeah,
because this guy has made almost $300 million on NFL contracts, not sponsors, not any of that, just contracts for one playoff win.
yeah.
13 years. So you cannot feel bad about him right now because 13 years, one playoff win, the man made 300, almost $300 million, man.
Yeah, he did Tony Romo better than Tony Romo.
Mm. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
but Tony Romo, he won too. So I mean, so I guess that
Oh,
extra money he got.
I mean, come on.
But I'm saying like I'm that's all I'm pointing now.
But he did
No,
Tony
like
Romo it.
he
He
did.
did Tony Romo it.
Yeah, yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, because I mean, he come on, Jeremy. Like Kirk Cousins is a Tony Romo. He's good when he's good, and he's really bad when you want him to be good. And and then you get paid big money, and the only difference is Romo, I guess, won 2
He
playoff
won
games,
2 playoff games.
and Kirk only won 1.
Mm. Yeah, but you could look at Kirk's stats
Yes.
and Romo's stats, and it's totally different.
Well, I know,
Yeah,
but
I'm
okay,
just
well,
saying. Since we're
I just,
talking numbers, man. I'm
I
just
know, I
saying. Oh, we're
wasn't
not
talking
talking those
numbers.
numbers.
No,
We're not
I
talking
mean,
those.
I was just saying out loud, like when
Oh,
you
okay.
think
I got you.
I was just trying to make a
I get it.
comparison without throwing statistical stuff in
I
there.
got you, man. I got you. But yeah. I mean, but I mean,
I would think of like Kirk Cousins as kind of a Tony Romo, only
but no,
Kirk
like
Romo
Tony.
didn't go. He didn't sail from team to team.
Yeah, and he didn't make that kind of money that dude made off of one
No, but
playoff
at
victory,
one
man.
point in
Like
time, Tony Romo was the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. He set a record
he
for
was in the
that.
same season, he became the 12th.
Yeah, it
Like
was
in
when
the
they
same
were they
season, so like you can't really say
when
that.
they were trying to when they were
Yeah.
trying to one up each other. It was like
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers and then Tony
But the
Romo.
crazy the
Who
crazy
else is
part,
all these
like the
contracts?
crazy part is that Jerry Jones is the reason why he was even at that because he made him play on a franchise tag. He should have just
Yeah,
gave him a contract, fucking 25, $30 million a year, and he didn't.
no,
So next thing you know, they're fucking doing stupid shit because somebody else got a contract. But
yeah.
but no, that's all I want to say about Cousins, man. Because I get to the dude. Like he fucking made his money, man. Like you can't be
Mhm.
sad. Like if he gets cut and not get picked up, he's gonna get picked up and he's gonna get another fucking contract.
Dude,
Like he will. He's going to get another contract.
he still has backup ability
Mhm.
anywhere in the NFL. If
Look,
the Bears were smart, they would go get him.
mm,
You imagine Kirk Cousins with DJ Moore and a healthy
yep,
Ordonez or whatever? It's just that offensive line would get fucking Kirk
yeah,
killed. But
shit.
I mean,
I would look if I was the Jets. I would go after Cousins before I go back after Aaron Rodgers. Let's talk about Aaron
oh,
Rodgers,
dude.
the
Okay.
debacle of Aaron
Do you
Rodgers.
want to? Do you just okay? Okay.
Huh?
Aaron Rodgers. Can I go first?
Go ahead, brother.
Okay.
I just brought it up.
Aaron Rodgers should have left
Conversational
football
piece.
when he left the Packers.
Yep.
That's it. He tried something. He went the way of Brett Favre. Like to I mean, could you be any more in
But
that man's shadow? You're
but
doing the same fucking thing he did. You no, he's doing only Brett
but
Favre
Brett
won
Favre
more
did,
Super Bowls.
yeah, no, not just that, not just
Yeah.
that. He had a better season with a different team when he
Yeah.
played for Minnesota.
Yeah.
Bro, they like yeah, like that
But
year.
that whole I refuse to watch that Aaron Rodgers
Mhm.
bullshit on Netflix. I'm not
Oh,
fucking putting
Enigma.
views into that crap.
Motherfucker's not an
I don't
enigma.
need to watch hippie BS. Like,
Enigma.
fuck that guy, dude. Like, he's off his goddamn rocker. He's got way too much money, and he's not a fucking NFL quarterback
Nope.
anymore. He needs to get the fuck out of the game and goodbye,
Yeah.
fucking Aaron Rodgers. He just shit all over his entire fucking legacy. Because, I mean, when you look up numbers, when you look up plays, that guy is an amazing fucking quarterback. I'll
Oh, he's a
say that.
first ballot Hall of Famer, man.
But
Like you
when
can't
you
take
bring up the name Aaron Rodgers, now this is what people are gonna
yeah,
think. They're
Jets.
gonna think they're gonna see that Netflix hippie bullshit, fucking whatever,
No, they ain't go. It
that
ain't just
his
that.
failure, the Jets,
The Jets,
all that crap that he like his like the dark retreat that he did where he stayed in a hole for like 3 days.
brother,
The fuck is this shit about?
brother.
All the crap that him going on the stupid podcast with that punter from Indianapolis that now
Pat McAfee,
I
my
was
guy.
trying
You
not
hate
to
him, I
say his
love him,
name.
man. Like I
Fucking
love
hate
him.
him, dude.
I fucking love him. He's awesome, man. He's
I would
funny as
like to have
shit.
his bite. I
Yeah,
would like we should be better than him.
yeah,
Fuck him.
yeah.
I'll
Nah,
just
shit,
I'll
dude.
start
Like,
standing up and walking around high on cocaine.
dude
Yeah,
is
that'll
a
turn this podcast
dude.
into something.
Dude is an entertainer, man. Like he's funny. Like
Cause
he
he's fucked up, dude. Like I don't
and
give a
like
shit.
ESPN. Like he got in with ESPN. Who like look at the biggest thing on college fucking on Saturday.
Ugh.
The fucking
It's
the field
it's
goal. The field goal. Like he created that, man. That's what that dude does, man. Like you gotta give respect where respect is due, because this dude did create that.
I'm not saying
And
he's
a
not like
podcast, he's
pulling in
more
views. I'm saying it's like
He's more
It's like
famous
watching it.
now.
It's cheap entertainment.
Dude, he's more famous now than he ever was
Yeah.
playing football. And
It's-
even playing like wrestling. He's more famous now than both of those combined.
It's shock jock mentality is what I'm getting from him.
He's not really a shock jock though. Like he don't like
watch him. He's
no,
like
no. Like he's loud, but shock jock's more like
do you
fucking
remember
like
that?
like fucking your dad fucking touched this or did something, you know what I mean? Like that shock
No,
jock
I'm
to make
saying
you
I'm
uncomfortable.
saying the loud
Oh no, he's
it's
obnoxious
like,
and loud.
dude, could you
I like
imagine
that though, man. Like, cause I'm loud.
I know
I'm a
you
loud
do.
person. Cause I'm a loud person. So I'm like, yeah, man, that's my guy.
It's cheap entertainment is what I'm saying. It's
I love it. I love it.
It's just this annoying ass guy that either you like him or you don't.
I respect him. You know what I mean?
and-
Because like he's fucking done a lot, man. Like from his podcast all the way up to fucking ESPN, like everything. Like he's fucking went first circle, like full circle.
He chased the bag and he's getting paid to do it. So yeah, I'm not gonna hate him on that. But also I fucking hate him because it's like he's a smarter Gronk. That's all it is. Like
he's a punter, man. He's nowhere near like a Gronk.
Exactly. He's smarter Gronk. Punters are smart, kickers are smarter than anyone else on the fucking field. But yeah, no. Don't care.
I got you, man. I got. All right, man. So
that means because they don't get hit in the head as much, hun. That's why.
Let me ask you a question.
When was the last time a punter had CTE? Yeah, they are weird people.
Yeah, they're weird.
They hang yeah, they're the least fucking alpha male in a room full of fucking big ass dudes, and then that's like your whole fucking life. And then he comes out here like,
look,
I got big dick energy.
No, but dude, like, no, bro, like, you gotta understand, like, dude. Like John Boy, you never watched him when he was a punter for the fucking Colts?
I did, yeah.
Like, dude, that's what he did. Like he did that as a punter, man. Like stupid shit, like as a punter. Like that's why, like that's when I first saw him when he was a punter. I was like, he carries the same shit into his like podcast, into his commentating, like ESPN on Saturdays, college football. Like he carries the same energy into all that. Dude's consistent. He's not.
I know.
Like,
I'm just saying I don't like that energy.
Yeah, I love it, man. Because I'm loud. So,
like if it was him and I in a room, I would end up probably throwing a fucking.
Like I would fucking have fun, man. Like me and him be doing shots.
You'd be having fun. I'd be throwing them.
Talking sports.
Up, dude.
But
fuck up.
So I got another topic. Like if you want to talk about it.
What? Stacey's getting mad at me because I'm talking about throwing fists at punters.
Yeah, man. Like you can't fight a punter, man. That's like smacking a grandparent.
I am him.
Yeah.
That's probably why I hate him.
Hey, could Stacey hear me?
No.
Oh. Well, repeat what I say to stay.
I have to repeat what Jimmy says.
It's like there's certain things you don't fight.
There are certain things you don't fight.
Grandparents,
and
punters. No, you just don't do it, man. It's just not right.
You just don't man.
All right, you can stop copying, man. But that's funny shit.
I copy him now. Okay, I guess.
Well, there's certain
things me to copy him.
Yeah, there's certain things you don't do, man. You just don't beat on fucking old women, and you don't fucking pick on punters, man, because they don't do shit.
No.
What? Janikowski will whip your ass.
Janikowski's a fucking drunk and a Pollock, and that dude's awesome.
Dude,
that dude would show up and
tackle you.
He would be missing. Like he would go missing for days and then show up to the games back
and win it.
Good.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah, win it. He was like Rodman. Yeah. He was Rodman of the Raiders. That's what he was.
Except he couldn't speak English.
Yeah. So anyhow, let's change the subject.
Next subject.
So what do you think about Myles Garrett comment? Like talking about his quarter.
I didn't see it all the way through.
All right, so
what did he say?
All right, so
I saw that he said something. I thought it was something about like he wanted to get the fuck out of.
No, he didn't. No. It's pretty much like if you don't do something right, like I'm probably gonna request a trade. because he came out, man. Like this dude's been there since like 2017, so like
Yeah.
he's a vet, like been there for a while. And this is the first time he came out and was like, "What is our offensive plan for next year?" Because he got 2 years left, and most of the time, on 2 years, they start talking about extensions. You know what I mean? So they can free up cap space for next year, and then heavy on the backside. This man came out to his fucking owners and was like, "What's your plan at quarterback?" So, do you think like he was saying
Dude, that's
that?
been the question in Cleveland for like 30 fucking years.
No, but I think
What's your plan at quarterback?
but
They had Mayfield.
yeah, they it's a bad. What I'm saying is,
Out of
it's a
everyone that
warning.
they yeah.
It's a warning. I think Miles Garrett is letting them know if we don't get a solid quarterback next year, I'm either going to request a trade or I'm not doing an extension.
He's
You
gonna
know what I
go
mean?
Aaron Donald, dude. Get the fuck out of the goddamn game.
He's not
Like
going to retire.
Yeah, but
Like he's
Miles
young,
Garrett
bro.
doesn't have
Like he's young.
anything. Yeah,
Like he's eight
but
years. Like he's young,
well,
man.
Aaron
Yeah.
Donald was still pretty young.
Yeah. Aaron
Aaron
Donald,
Donald still had
like,
he still had years
yeah.
left. I mean, Khalil Mack is still in the goddamn league for
Mhm.
Christ's sake, okay? And he's past his prime.
Look, ain't nobody built like fucking Miles Garrett, man. Like Donald,
Dude,
no,
Aaron
like,
Donald was built like a fucking brick
have,
shit house.
bro.
I don't want to get gay
Like,
or nothing.
no, like
but
Miles Garrett. Like, have you seen
yeah,
that man?
yeah,
When,
I know
like,
it's scary.
like,
He's a big, scary black man. Yes, Jimmy,
oh
I
damn,
get it.
oh damn. Mm, mm.
See, I get it. No, Miles Garrett is a huge motherfucker. But yeah, I don't. I think. I mean, anyone within their right fucking mind is going to pick him up.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
No, he
you would
request
be
a trade.
stupid not
He
to
would.
go get Miles Garrett.
No, the
The
thing
problem
is,
is, it's like there's only going to be a certain couple teams that can pay him.
no, brother. Like
But can he
everybody,
even get out of Cleveland next year?
fucking
What
trade,
are we talking about here?
trade. Like that's. Have you not been watching the whole last 2 years of the NFL?
I'm
People
telling you,
say,
I don't know anything about Miles Garrett's situation right now.
all right. So what I'm trying to explain is that in the NFL the last 2 years, when players say that they are done and request a trade, they get a trade. That dude is going to get you 2 first-round picks all day. Like he's going to get you two first. Miles
Who
Garrett.
has that?
Everybody will find it, man.
Not everyone has 2 draft picks to go get Miles
No,
Garrett.
it's no, brother. No, brother. Like I'm talking about fucking a 2025, 2026,
Yeah.
fucking second, third round, 2027. Like he's gonna like it's gonna the
So
same
what do
thing
you
he did with Herschel Walker, man.
so
Like,
what do you think happens? Do you think Cleveland pays him or do you
I
think
don't
he
think
does
he
some
does.
other-
I don't think he does an extension if he don't know with the quarterback. He's at the point in his career where he's like, I got 4, 5, 6 years left. I'm not gonna waste it. I want a fucking championship, and I gave y'all the opportunity. Now I'm just gonna go somewhere else.
So where do you think he goes?
Brother.
Okay, where do you want him to go? Where would you like other than
It all
Dallas?
depends.
Other than Dallas, where would you like to see
No,
him?
like like it's not that. It's like what's the cap space like?
I know we're
the
talking
draft capital.
figuratively. We're just dreaming here, Jimmy. He leaves Cleveland net and he goes to a team. Which team does he go to give him the best chance to win a Super Bowl next year? Not this year, next year.
I would say the Lions.
Wow. Ooh, can you imagine? You
But
got
they won't
fucking
get.
Hutchinson.
But
You
they
got
won't.
Hutchinson on one side coming
Yeah.
back from that
Yeah,
injury.
but they won't do it because it's going to be more like which top 5 draft pick you gonna give up for this because it's gonna be like it's got to be a high end. If that man goes out there, like it'll probably be something like Jacksonville. You know what I mean?
Dude, if
Carolina.
if
you know what I mean?
Detroit's
Carolina would be a
contracts,
good one.
if
Carolina would be a good one.
I'm just saying if Detroit's contracts are set up right, I mean Hutchinson and fucking on the
Ooh.
other side is a scary,
Yeah, ooh.
scary situation.
It would be bad.
But yeah, I mean, if he goes to Carolina, he's gonna die. That's what's gonna happen. I mean, they've killed defenders.
No, like, but it's going to be a top 5 team. That's who you're going to
Yeah,
pick.
Philly will end up getting him.
Yeah.
Watch Philly end up paying his
No,
ass.
they're not going to. Philly's going to have fucking like a late pick, man. They're going to have fucking like the 28th, 29th pick. They're not going to want that. They want value, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They want value. They want a top 10 pick. So he's going to go to a sorrier team, but
Well, yeah, sorrier team than the Browns.
I mean, they're fucking like, it's going to be about the same shit.
So it's
Going to be
going to be
dealing with the same thing.
Jets, or it's going to be
Yeah.
Las Vegas,
Yeah.
or it's going to be the Bears.
Yeah.
God, the Bears would kill them.
I mean, it could be
Like they
like that
killed
would like that
Khalil
would
Mack.
honestly
Khalil Mack came into Chicago and was like awesome for them.
that wouldn't be a bad pickup. It wouldn't be.
No, it wouldn't.
It wouldn't
But
be because they got
damn,
their defense. The problem with their defense is that this is what their offense is, man. So like that's the problem, man. They get tired, man. Like by far, I still argue this point that Fields there and a fucking like either a top lineman or a receiver, bruh,
dude,
that team at
they
least 9, 10 wins, at least 9, 10 wins, brother, all day,
they upgraded.
everything
They got rid of Fields, and they're doing worse now.
because of their offense.
Dude,
That's like
Fields
there's
still in Chicago, and them not wasting that draft pick on Williams and using it to beef up their offensive line. Chicago is a different fucking team this year. What did we
what a
miss?
catch. That Texas, man, like
Oh, we missed
golden.
the
What
Texas.
a catch. What a catch. What a catch. I'm watching I got the split screen on. I'm doing the
Yeah,
split
I'm
screen.
gonna try and find the split.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
we got a
dude,
three-way
that was like
split.
I don't know
There we go.
how. Yeah, that's what I got. I got three. I got the Ravens, and then I got that game, and I got another
Is it
game.
okay if we do the two-way split?
But like, dude, like that was a hell of a catch.
Oh, look
But
at
no,
Texas up 14.
it's funny. It's funny you said that, man, because kind of the same thing happened. Like the kills, the Caleb and Fields, like
Yeah.
that situation, and then also like the Aaron Rodgers, like and him not playing last year, brother. Without him, they won more games. Explain that, and they got Devontae this year. They're about to have less
Because
wins this year than they had last year, and they
Aaron
got
Rodgers is a fucking cancer, and they're spending more
yeah,
money. They lost their
brother.
head coach.
Yep.
They brought in an
Don't have a
overpaid fucking
GM.
wide
They don't have a
receiver. Yeah.
GM yet. They fired a GM. Like they
Um,
have, they're begging people
yeah.
to come there.
Jimmy, we're gonna get into this subject now because we're talking about. Did you see what their owner has been doing?
Yeah, the man.
Yeah, he 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 decided he was not going to go after Jerry Judy based off Madden ratings given to him by his, I think, like
Son. It was
son.
his
Yeah,
son.
like
It was his
they're
son.
like
Yeah.
children
Yeah.
that play Madden. They're like Jerry Judy has like a 77 on Madden, so
No, he was like fucking
there goes Texas. What
no,
up?
dude. No, he was like Judy had his son said Judy had low awareness in Madden. Not even rate overall rating. It was his awareness was low in Madden.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah. So
And
yeah,
he's
that's a
and look what Jerry
franchise,
Judy's doing
brother.
now.
Yeah. Almost he's gonna end probably with 1,300 yards this season.
Look what Jerry Judy's doing with that quarterback.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like he's gonna have
Fuck.
like Jerry Judy right now is like a top 5 in yards receiver.
Could you man? It's like I mean,
I love it, man.
but I almost jumped on this hype train of can you imagine? And I pulled back because Jerry
We got a
Judy,
game. We got a game.
yeah,
We got a game.
yeah, Steelers and
Yeah.
Baltimore. Yep, Jerry Judy and Devontae Adams with Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
Like, wow, dude. Garrett Wilson.
Yep.
Wait, Garrett Wilson is wait, is that wait, no, no. Is he the Jets guy or is he the
No,
Steelers
no, no,
guy?
no, 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 no,
Is
no.
Garrett
Like,
Wilson Jets?
yeah, he's in the Jets, the right receiver.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay, yeah. But and I guess he's requesting a trade. Like, no shit. Yeah, get the
yeah,
fuck out of there. But Judy, Wilson, and Adams as your wide receiver core, Aaron Rodgers, Brees Hall as your running back. Man, you don't you what? How do you not
yeah.
win with that? Like they've
Huh?
had a top
Mm,
like their defense has been rated high going into every season. They don't usually end up that way because they have to make up for their horrible fucking offense.
yep.
But dude, like that that looks that sounds really, really good. That sounds like a Super Bowl or at least a playoff team
Yeah,
offensively.
yeah. Well, the problem is that fucking Aaron Rodgers is having you called it earlier, man. Aaron Rodgers is having the same exact season he had the last season he was with Green Bay. And that's what it is, man. Like he had 12 interceptions that season. The lowest like passing yards that he had in a while. His touchdowns like weren't the lowest, but they were pretty low. Like he had lower in the beginning of his career, but like recently, like it's the lowest, man. Like he's not his completion rate is horrible, his quarterback rating is horrible. Like he's bottom in the league on a lot of categories, man. And he played the whole season. And this is Aaron Rodgers. But he's
Yeah.
still fucking an asshole. He's still talking like he's a great.
Yeah, he's putting out Netflix specials about him doing hippie shit. Yeah, dude,
And
fuck him.
fucking getting hurt like 4 plays last year and then fucking coming out this year, false hope, fool's gold, like fucking over the Jets, man. Like they need to
Dude,
change quarterbacks next year. Like I just think that the
they
Jets,
have
well,
to.
the Jets are in a situation like how the Cowboys are in a situation. They got a horrible fucking owner. Their owner walked away from fucking his team for years to go pursue other opportunity, and then it failed miserably, and then he came back and it's worse.
Dude,
Like,
I
you know
would
what I mean?
personally, if I would love if fucking Jerry Jones made his decisions based off Madden. I think that would make Dallas a better team.
No, it wouldn't.
But
It
it's
wouldn't.
really not doing the
Dude, it
Jets
wouldn't,
guy
man.
too
Like
well.
because
Yeah.
like fucking we don't have a
It
problem
would
with
be
draft.
him making decisions,
Yeah,
not the
but like
kids. That's what I'm saying.
we don't have problems.
Jerry's good with numbers.
Like he's good. Like he's good. He's not good with numbers because he's horrible at contracts. But he's fucking good at fucking putting
Throws
people
money
in
in.
places. Yeah, putting people in places to pick quality players because our team has sucked over the last almost 30 years, but we had fucking great, fucking all pro, fucking amazing players in those 30 years. Like we
Yep.
have, man. It's been proven, man. We have. Like we have fucking people that is going to the Hall of Fame because they on the category of their position, they let it. You know what I mean? DeMarcus
Yep.
Ware. You know, like he's one of them. Like
Hell yeah.
Jason Witten. You know, like we had great players. We just have a horrible owner that don't know how to put fucking head coaches leadership there to fucking coach these players up, man. Like to win games. Like it just don't make any sense. It's so
That's
hard
right.
being a Cowboy fan, man. Like it's hard.
It is.
Yeah.
And we're gonna take a break, Jimmy, because I gotta let the dogs out and take a pee. So we're gonna take a pause right now.
All right, my brother.
I don't know if you've noticed. I don't know if you've noticed, Jimmy,
Come
but I've
on.
changed my hat.
I see.
I've
So did
changed my
I,
hat
brother.
to reflect the fighting fucking Irish.
Yeah, so did I, brother. I had to put a
Actually, you
I
know
had to
what?
put a fitted on. The fitted because it's got to have brim and it's solid.
What the fuck did you just try and do? Did you try and turn your head
The
really fast?
fitted, the brim, brother.
Oh, your head only
Yeah.
went sideways. It didn't go all the way around. So I didn't see it.
No, that's all I did was sideways. Like,
Oh,
cause
yeah.
like,
Well, it looks really good on you. Like Sherlock Holmes if you were like Asian.
no, so it actually like it's funny. It
Yeah.
reminds me of like them Chinese like hats, martial like
Fucking
they wore
Clemson.
that they
Yeah.
wear. That's just all round hat. That's like I should be doing some kung fu.
You don't already know it?
I know Korean.
Oh,
I
Korean
don't
Kung
know kung
Fu? What
fu.
is that? Just hitting
No, it's
people with
taekwondo.
spatula and
No,
cabbage?
it's taekwondo, man. Like it's all martial arts. It's Korea's martial art. You know, there's different martial arts, John
Yeah,
Boy.
I know.
Okay.
There's a
Well,
karate.
Koreans got their own too, and it's called
Yeah,
taekwondo.
that's
It's
where
like the
Chuck
Boy
Norris
Scouts. It's like the Boy Scouts.
that's where Chuck Norris learned his shit. He was in the Air Force stationed in Korea and he learned Taekwondo. And
Did he?
then yeah, that's where he got his
I ain't know it's taekwondo, man. Like
You
I
didn't know
didn't.
that?
I did
Yeah.
not. I just learned something.
Yeah.
I watched that dude my whole fucking life. I did
We
not
all
know that.
did.
Yeah, and it makes sense because it was kicks. He had
Yeah.
like it was a lot of kicks. You know what I mean?
You
But
just
I
got learned,
but
Jimmy.
also you want to learn something like taekwondo was defense created like through Korea like for females to protect themselves.
From you rapist Korean
I
males.
don't you like I never raped anybody and
No,
no,
I'm not saying you're a Korean male. I was just
I'm just
generalizing. I mean, why else were they learning
just
self-defense
just to protect
against rape?
themselves. Just to protect themselves. I don't know. I'm not saying that they were probably raped. I'm just saying that that's why it was started.
Who else in Korea? Where is there another like I mean, look, Jimmy, you know as well as I do, like
Mm,
Asian countries are not melting pots.
nope,
So
absolutely not. I'll
yeah,
go over there and they know. They'll be
yeah.
like, "Look at
I
this man."
go over there and
They're
they know.
like,
Like
"Look at
it's
this."
you're
They're like,
Asian
"Look
or
at
you're
this."
just
They're like,
fucking
"Look."
minority.
They're
Yeah.
like, "Look at this Korean Hispanic dude."
Yeah.
Like I go over there, they be like, "He's Asian Hispanic."
Like
Like,
he's too big.
yeah, he's too big.
Actually,
Like,
Koreans are the biggest of all the Asians.
they are always
Mhm.
more ways than one.
Yeah, you guys are built like Bolo from fucking uh,
Come
was
on,
it
bro.
that
Bloodsport.
was it no? Yeah, Bloodsport.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Bolo.
Bloodsport. Come on, man.
He's all
Damn,
skinny as
brother.
shit now,
I'm
dude.
Van Damned it.
Yeah,
Kickboxer.
you
You
did.
know what I mean? Come on,
You did.
you remember kickboxer.
Yeah,
Come
brick
on,
don't
brother.
hit back.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
My league good. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Yeah. All right.
All right.
So let's talk football, man.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah.
talk
Let's
football.
talk football. Let's get out of
So what you
Bloodsport.
got? What you got? What you got? Yeah.
Oh, dude. Okay. Shit. If we're talking about football, let's. Oh, dude. I think we already got into the Mahomes hate. We
Yep.
got into Tank Dell's knee.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about SMU at Penn State.
Yep.
What we didn't talk about,
Come on.
which I was getting into when we came back from our break because I'm wearing the hat,
Mm-hmm.
is that the Notre Dame Indiana game.
Yep.
And I was like, of course, the hate's always going to be on Notre Dame. Everyone's hating, man. Lane Giffen going on like, oh, you guys really put up together some good fucking games or some bullshit like that. Paraphrasing, of course, but yeah, be better, Lane. Maybe get to the playoffs and shut the fuck up.
Damn.
But,
That's what we're doing right now, brother.
yeah, I mean, Indiana got there. Like people were big. Look, dude. I just wish they would just like replay the ESPN episodes at the beginning of the season, and like when they're showing them, everyone's jacking off, fucking the Hoosiers. Like, oh, they're big. They're this. Nobody's talking about. I mean, they're talking a little bit about oh, it's a weak, not a strong strength of schedule, but they won out enough to get everyone's attention in their fucking conference and got to the fucking playoffs and then played Notre Dame and got beat like hard. It was a very defensive oriented game. Notre Dame came out on top, of course, defensively, but also, dude, the only thing that really upset me about that game, and I stood the entire game right here, right in front. Like the wife was like, I drank all her beers too. She was so mad this morning. Um,
My bad.
Notre Dame
Playing my
took their
dog.
yeah, no, she's good. She's good. Notre Dame took their foot off the gas in the second half. They let like that game should have been way more lopsided.
Yes.
And it wasn't even really lopsided. I mean, Notre Dame won by what, 10, 13?
Indiana shouldn't even been
And
there, bro. Like,
yeah.
like I told you that was going to happen last week.
But they did.
Yeah.
And it's what we talked about earlier.
Hmm.
It's the way they're figuring out the playoffs is the way that they're making
Right.
March Madness. You're not gonna get super competitive games
Hmm.
when you don't have these teams that are anywhere
Charlie.
equal in talent. And like you said, maybe nil evens that
It's
out, and
gonna even
hopefully
out.
the playoffs get better. But dude, I mean, even in the NFL,
But just think of it
like,
like,
do people get pissed off like, oh, they shouldn't fucking be there in the NFL? No, because the way it's structured, I guess, is okay, they got there based off of their record or whatever. But you know what I'm trying to get at? Like nobody's bitching about that. Like when there's blowouts in the NFL playoffs or in the wild card or whatever, but when there's blowouts in college football playoffs, they're like, "Well, that team should have never fucking been there."
but these
Really? Like
teams, like
who then
generally,
who should be there?
uh, like generally, that's the facts. It's showing it, man. Like they shouldn't be there. Like Indiana shouldn't be there. Like I told you that I thought the defense for Indiana was going to be a little bit tighter against y'all, and it wouldn't have been what it was. But a lot of that has to do with having to stay on the field because the fucking quarterback was garbage. Because I
That
remember,
game that game was tight until that 98-yard run and it opened up everything for
and
Notre
then
Dame.
everything fell apart. Like I'm telling you, I didn't watch the game, but I watched the game because like
I
I had
did.
my ESPN on, and
Yeah.
like I did the game cast, and I was like, what? I was like, this can't be right. Like this can't be right. Like
Lamar
so,
Jackson touchdown to Bateman. Shit. Okay, sorry. Go
but
ahead.
like the whole thing is that they shouldn't have been there. Like their defense was good. They had no run game. And the quarterback was I told you was good, but they haven't played a real defense. And finally they played a real defense and you saw what happened, man. Like
So
y'all
who?
got a good defense.
So
That's one of
who?
the things that help y'all.
So who? Well, yeah. I mean,
Right.
that's a good thing.
Yeah,
Like,
y'all gotta I'm just
don't
saying,
say
y'all
it like
gotta
it's a bad thing.
I'm
Like
not. I'm just saying,
your
man,
good
like,
defense is one thing
nah,
that helped
brother,
y'all.
like
Yeah,
you
it
are a balance.
should.
What I'm saying is you
Yeah,
gotta
that's
balance
why we
like
have it.
Notre Dame has a balanced team. Like most teams right now, they have either a good offense or they have a good defense. They don't have a good offense and a good defense. Very few.
So
I thought Georgia had it, but then you seen the collapse. I thought Ohio State had it, and you seen the
Georgia,
collapse.
Georgia scares me
Y'all
because
really only
Notre.
had one game you collapsed. Like only one game that y'all
Yeah,
collapsed. That defense collapsed. Think about it, man. That's one
yeah,
game, and you know what game that was, and it's the
yeah.
reason why you're not fucking number one, number two. You
Well, we
know,
could never get there because they would have
you
the
would have
conference.
because
They
like
would have been.
you
Yeah.
can't know you would have been there because you would have had a better record. Like you would have been there, man. Like y'all
But
would
they
have had
they
it.
didn't have a conference championship, so they could never get higher than five. They would have to play their way in.
Dude, they were
But
number
okay, so let me ask you this.
Notre Dame was number three this year. They were number three, like 3 or 4 this year, man. They
Yeah,
like
but
yeah.
in the
No,
rankings, but they could never get a first round bye in the playoffs because they don't belong to a conference. So let me ask you this: if Indiana didn't belong there, who did?
Miami.
Okay, so now what does that game look like? You got
Because
Notre Dame, Miami. What does that game look like to you? Is it
I think it'd be a tighter game. Because I think it would be a tighter game because they have a semi running game and they got a passing game and their defense is not horrible. Their defense is not horrible, but they collapse a lot. But I just think like if this year I talked, and that's me saying a lot because I talk so much shit about Miami, but I know Miami University is a better football team than Indiana. That's what I'm saying. That's my judgment call of it. Because think about it, man. Like who the fuck has Indiana played? And
yeah.
yes, like fucking Miami have Virginia Tech and had some close games and fucking I get that, but they were caliber teams. Like Indiana didn't play anybody, man.
So
Nobody
let's
really.
go let's go one step further with that Miami thing. Miami plays Notre Dame, and we're just stroking my little Notre
Mm-hmm.
Dame fucking ego here. Notre Dame beats Miami
Hmm.
and goes on like they are against Georgia. Does Notre Dame get more respect, or is it
It'll be more.
still the same hate
It'll be
on
more,
Notre
man.
Dame?
Cause come on, man. Like before this year, are we talking about Indiana? Before this
No.
year, are we? No. So like, yeah, man. Like if you beat them, like yeah, you probably would. But everybody knows it's Indiana. You got a tough game next week, man, and it depends on
Very.
which one
That
shows
shit
up, man.
scares me.
Like
The
which
only thing
one
that
shows
gives me
up.
hope, but also scares me, is that their starting quarterback has opted out. Is not
Mm,
going to play for Georgia. But also like, dude, I'm a big fan of movies. So when I
mm,
hear about like the backup coming in, like when the big game's on the line, it kind of scares me. Plus, Notre Dame really does
mm,
not have a really good record against the SEC in any type of
mm.
college playoff situation or bowl game.
I hate to
So
say it, man. Like what happens?
I hope it's I'm gonna channel my
Mm,
mother here and
I
be
get
like,
it.
I hope I see a good game.
That's it.
I hope Notre Dame wins, but other
Yep.
than that, I hope it's a good game.
Yes. Yes.
So
It's just
yeah,
like it's been like over
but
time, man.
fuck
Like
Georgia.
no, no, man. Like over time, like watching y'all when it came down to like primetime games, y'all kind of end up being like Kirk Cousins, man. Like y'all,
Dude,
it's
I
just
hated
I don't,
the
and it's
second
like,
half.
and it's like the Cowboys last year playoffs, man. It's like every aspect fails. Like it's y'all try to change up what you're doing. I don't know what the fuck happens, but like yeah, like when it's prime time, like it doesn't
Yeah,
end well. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
I ain't trying to shit on your team, but like
No, dude, I
yeah,
understand. Dude,
but I
I'll be
get
the
it, man,
first to
because I'm
shit
a
on it.
Cowboy fan, and they do the same thing. They did it last year to Green Bay.
I
You
just
know what I mean?
like I just and I know we talked about it before, and and I'm
Look
all
at
over
fucking
Twitter,
Texas. I
right?
was I was
I'm
so
all
wrong
over
about
Twitter about it.
Texas.
Like they like the hate on Notre Dame. People are like,
Yeah,
"Oh, the hype," and I was like, "Who's hyping up Notre Dame? Nobody's
nobody.
hyping up. Nobody's hyping up Notre Dame. The last time I checked, everyone fucking hates it,
No.
and they hate Notre Dame because at one point Notre Dame beat their team.
Yeah,
So it's like I don't take anything into it anymore. I kind of just laugh it off.
yeah.
It used to bother me. I used to fight it, and now I've learned like
Mm,
the hate comes from because they know that Notre Dame
mm,
is the better team. So now I just kind of laugh it off and have fun with it. So go Irish. I hope they
mm.
beat the Georgia Bulldogs next week, and they better or
It's gonna be a good game, brother.
do some mean
I
things
hope it ain't
to
lopsided, like
us.
you said. I hope it ain't lopsided, but it's going to be a good game.
Yeah.
Like I think it's going to be because it's a good matchup. But I hope the team that you've seen all year, man, shows up like that team, and I hope it ain't fucking the upset team. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Dude, did
Because
you see
Georgia, like you know it, man. Like Georgia, they're built for the playoffs. They love the playoffs, man.
it's
Like
Georgia
they do.
football? Yeah.
They
They
love the
don't know
playoffs.
anything but
Yeah,
the
they love
fucking
it
playoffs, dude.
because they're
Between the
fucking
edges, bro.
dude.
That's
They're
what
they're they're
happens.
groups. They're fans. They're fans. They travel. They
When
travel,
was
brother. Like they travel.
yeah, in fucking caravans like a bunch of
They travel.
goddamn
Hey, they
hillbillies.
already knew it. Soon as and they had like while y'all were playing, they already bought the tickets. They already bought the tickets, man. So
Yeah,
like,
because they're
yeah.
camped out front
I'm
in their
telling you, man, they
goddamn
travel well.
tents.
Like Ohio State, like that, like
Dixie
Alabama,
dogs.
like Saban years, like Alabama was the same way.
Look
Ohio
at
State,
Ewers.
you know
Look
what I
at
mean?
Ooey Gooey running.
Yeah, I mean, he's
He
doing it.
ain't fucked up yet.
He silenced critics.
He ain't fucked up yet,
Yeah,
Joey.
yeah.
He
He's,
ain't fucked up yet.
I was hoping it was gonna be a better game, but
I mean, this is
yeah.
a good game, Jimmy. This is a good game. It's
Mm,
better
mm,
than that fucking Penn
11.
State SMU bullshit.
Now this is like,
It's
mm,
21-10.
well,
Clemson's
like it
whoop.
could go bad. It could go
Yeah.
bad if they get any more points, man. It could go bad.
Why
Yeah.
are you being such a negative nugget
Because
right now?
I like the underdog, man. I was hoping Clemson, ACC,
You
take them
want
Longhorns down.
Clemson to win this game?
Just
Did you
for
pick them to
AC.
win in our last episode? Is
No, I
when we
said
were
I said that if the defense shows up, they're gonna fucking. I talk shit about that guy right there, number 3, running down the field. I
yeah.
talk shit about him if he don't show up.
So you
Like,
didn't actually make any picks? I made picks. I remember that.
yeah, I told you,
You won't commit. Do you have trouble committing to things?
absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
fucking absolutely. Like, yes. Like, I know my wife since I was 17 and we got
I'm like,
married.
Jesus Christ,
We
Jimmy, who do you think's gonna win the game? You're like,
hold on, hold
hold
on,
on.
hold
If
on. Like,
Clemson's
yeah, hold
defense
on, brother.
shows up, blah blah, you
So
start dancing around.
you're asking me a question about commitment, and I'm explaining it. Like, yeah, asking. So pretty much my wife, I know my wife since I was 17. We didn't get married till 2015. Yeah. I got commitment issues, man. Like I do.
Yeah.
Like I do. Like, you know what I
Okay. So, oh, like
mean?
Texas just scored. So,
But
right now,
I was hoping that Clemson upset them. But
look at Matthew McConaughey out there on the sidelines with his goddamn cowboy hat on. Is that a good Texas accent? I don't think it is.
no.
It's not hick enough. I don't know. I guess I got to go through some more tornadoes and get a longhorn to stick its thing up my butt. And then maybe I'll
Mm.
have a Texas accent.
Ooh.
Yeah. I love your background, Mr. Hawaii. It's
Yeah.
fitting right in. It looks like you're like getting blinded by the sun.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah, I'm Asian. I can't help it, John boy. I was born this way, small eyes.
Dude,
I move
you
closer, they look bigger if I move closer. But yeah, I got small eyes.
don't ever get dude, we don't want to lose
Mm.
viewers. You get that
Come on.
close again, you're
Come
gonna
on.
scare everyone off. Did you see that Ricky Henderson died?
What? No. What?
You Yeah, Ricky Henderson.
How'd he die, man? Like he wasn't old,
Old
old.
age.
Ricky
Yeah, he
wasn't
was.
old. Man, no, he was like 50, 60.
Get the fuck out of here. Ricky
Ricky
Henderson's like
Henderson?
70, 80.
No,
Yeah.
he ain't, man. Like the
Yeah.
running back,
Well,
Ricky?
he's not aging anymore because he's dead.
You're talking about the running back?
No, dude.
Oh.
Baseball player, Oakland Athletics.
Oh, no, he's old as shit. Oh, my
Major League
fault. Oh,
Baseball's
no.
greatest base stealer of all
Man,
time.
we're talking football. I thought you were talking about fucking football.
I was bringing up sports, Jimmy.
Uh,
This is a
um,
sports podcast.
yeah, but I was
Not that
side.
anyone's
Like,
ever.
mm,
They're not listening now, and this is
they're
way
not.
too late in the episode.
We got like 2 hours almost, man.
Yeah,
Hour 42.
yeah. Do we? Oh, damn.
But like, we got to talk about this though, like on some
Okay,
real shit. So
right. On some real
let
shit. Well,
let's
on
talk
some real
about.
shit, Ricky Henderson fucking died.
All
So
right,
rest
rest
in
in peace.
peace.
Rest in peace, Rick.
Yeah, go with your subject.
All right,
Mark
so
that go.
let's talk about the fucking army. The fucking like the first time this happened since I've been alive. I ever seen a player enter the transfer portal
I
ever.
didn't I didn't know it was available. I thought they signed that's a military academy. Aren't they under a
So
contract or OTC type thing?
the rule is that you have to sign, enter the portal to sign to go in the portal prior to your fucking junior year. So the running back, the second best running back, which is the first best running back, if you look at the fucking stats, because he had less carries and damn
Okay.
near 400 yards less than the main guy.
What's his
And
name?
the running back that transferred,
The one you're talking
Ubon,
about.
like I think it's like Ubon, or something like that. His last name Ubon. Like I don't know. Like it's that's how it's spelled. I don't know how it's
Okay.
pronounced. But this kid was smart because they lost the Navy, and immediately after that game was over, he was like, "I'm entering the transfer portal." So now he can, so he can fucking go there and not get penalized for it, and be able to play
And
for any
not
team.
have to serve his country in the Ukraine.
Brother, like the leading running back, the one they had like 260 some carries, and he had like 1,400 yards.
Yeah.
The dude that transferred had like 100 and something, and he had 1,100 yards.
Fuck.
Yeah,
So where'd he end up going?
he just entered the portal. Like he's going anywhere.
Oh, so they can just jump in the portal and just swim
He
around
can
until
he can go to Ohio State.
they have to get accepted to go somewhere, or
It's
how does
pretty
that
much
work? I
so.
don't know how the TP works.
So pretty much how it works. It works the same way at free agency. Like your team no longer has the rights for you. So any
So you
individual,
just jump in a pool, and then if a
anybody,
team calls
Ohio
you,
State, Alabama, Notre Dame, anybody could snatch you up and they can fucking give you a scholarship and bring you there, and you make
Do
them
they
your
have
money.
agents? Are there TP agents? How does that work?
I
So
don't
what
know.
happens if you enter the TP and nobody picks you up? Like
The
where
brother,
does your
bro.
education go?
I
How
don't
does
know,
that
but like I hope you don't enter the portal. Fucking, you're not good. Like this dude's getting picked up. Like he's going to fucking.
Right,
He's
I
he's
know.
gonna
I'm
win.
just trying to think like
He's gonna win
what
the national
happens if you
championship.
don't get picked
Uh,
up? Like
I
how
have
does
no
that
clue.
work,
Like
dude?
that's your own ignorance, man. If like that's your own ignorance. If
I'm
you
sure it's gonna happen,
like this
but
dude, I know right now. This dude,
do
like
you have to be a certain kind of good to order to enter the TP?
no, like anybody could do it. Anybody could do it. Like you could be a fucking kicker and fucking do it. Like it don't matter. You could be third string and do it. Like yeah, like it's allowed for everybody. It ain't just,
Wait,
like any college
so
student could do it. Yeah,
do you have to get accepted academically?
you're going to, man.
Because think about it, Jimmy. Like say you go to a college,
You're not going to Yale, brother. If we go back
I
on
get
this,
it, I get that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
get that, but Notre Dame, I'm assuming they're a part of the TP,
Mm-hmm,
but they hold higher academic standards
mm-hmm.
for certain, students. So I mean, if you're not getting a scholarship and you're in the TP, but you have a low grade, say you're coming from, let's see, who has a school with very low grades? Any school in the SEC,
Mm-hmm.
Alabama, fucking
Yeah,
LSU. We'll go with
yeah.
any one of those.
Go
Uh,
LSU.
yeah, you're not getting into Notre Dame on your academics
Mm-hmm.
through the TP.
Well, it's
So
all
are
the
you
app.
granted? Are there waivers? I don't
No,
get it.
like so the thing is, man, like most schools, like common schools have pretty much you need a C average to be on their scholarship because they don't want some schools have higher. Like fucking like Yale, William and Mary, UVA, like some schools have a higher GPA where you gotta almost have like a B, B plus just to fucking stay at that school.
So here's the
LSU, Alabama, fucking Texas,
idiots.
like fucking like all these schools don't have that. Like all
So
the
here's the
powerhouse
question.
schools, they don't have that, man.
Here's the question. If I'm just a regular student at a college and I'm like, I want to transfer to this other school, is it as easy as a student athlete entering the TP? You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
say I'm not a student athlete, but I'm like, I don't want to be at this school anymore. I'm gonna transfer to, which happens, right? I mean, it happens all the time.
What
Like
like
I was
like
at Michigan, I transferred to Purdue,
but you don't
but I
play
wasn't a
sports?
student athlete. Yeah.
Yeah, so like you could
Is it easier to be a student athlete and
yes.
enter the TP and transfer to a school?
Yes.
And how is that fair?
Yeah.
Why is that fair?
I mean because like because the people that's going there for education ain't keeping the lights on, man. Like nobody like they're like yeah, they're paying
Those are your boosters, though. Those are the
but like
smart kids.
no, like
Those guys that are getting these scholarships and then going off to the NFL. They ain't fucking. Show me one that is paying more money than some other fucking booster. Show me one of these NFL players that is throwing more money back into their boosting school or whatever the shit that they do for that. More that is in the top 5 of their school. I don't think they're doing that, is what I'm saying. I don't
so
think these
so
guys
like let me explain.
that are benefiting the most from it are they're returning that money. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
Okay. That's what I was saying. I didn't mean to kill your what you were saying,
You're good, man.
but no. What I'm saying is like I get the boosters, but the I don't the the transfer portal just it seems lawless to me.
It
Like
is.
it's
It's free
it's
agency every year if you want it. That's what it is, man. As long as you have the years of eligibility, like it's wide open. You know what I
and this
mean?
is through every sport in that college?
That's all of
Like,
them. That's
can like a tennis
that's
player enter
what.
the transfer
There's no
portal
discrimination. It's you're a student athlete.
sport
So
wise?
yeah,
Sport
I don't
wise,
care if you ride horses, man.
educational wise, there
No,
is.
like I'm talking about like riding horses. Like as long as you're going to
Equestrian.
school, yeah, like you're all involved. Like it's just not to one sport. It's to everybody, and it's just crazy, man. Like how it is now.
Damn. Well, Jimmy, I love you. Brother, we've got Clemson and Texas battling it out right now.
Yes, sir.
They are, what is this, halftime right now? We're seeing these highlights.
Yeah, it's halftime.
And then on the other side, we've got Pittsburgh and Baltimore. Ooh, at the 2 minute warning, Baltimore up 14-7. We can't do play by play or we get
Hmm.
canceled, right?
Yep. Yep.
So, well, Jimmy, I love you, brother. I'm not going to keep you up any longer. I know you got a long drive ahead of you. So thank you for doing this with me tonight.
Yes,
That was a
sir.
very good burp. Were you gonna
Yeah.
vomit a little bit?
No, that was deep.
All right. Well, I mean, it already looks like you're in Florida, so
Come on.
safe travels, buddy.
Yes, sir. I'll talk to
And
you when I get back, man.
yep. Merry Christmas.
Later. Merry
Happy
Christmas.
New Year's, and yeah, we'll talk soon.
All right, brother.